Hey everyone, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another plan with me to share with you all, and this week we are planning for the week of July 3rd to July 9th using the Waterpark kit from CaressPress and silver foil from Scribble Prints Co., along with the red and blue sort of foil bundle. I only ended up using the underlays just because I wanted to pull in the silver mostly for this week, but I wanted to throw in a little bit more of that like red and blue because it was the 4th of July. And I loved getting to use this Waterpark kit, which has like the conventional sort of Independence Day colors along with the added purple, but like it not being like this like super like 4th of July kit, if that makes any sense, because I didn't really get to do anything on the 4th of July. I did get to like hang out during the 4th of July weekend, like the prior one, but I had to go home like on the 4th of July because I had work the next day. So I didn't really get to like enjoy it to its fullest. I did eat hot dogs though on this day. I made sure to pick up some hot dogs for myself. So yes, this was a week. It was a week. Also, you can see my henna. This was right after the trip. And my henna is in full force here. I think it disappears like after I put down the base though, because I did the base today and it's like invisible on my hand, but I didn't notice it in any of the other videos I was doing when I was recording the voiceovers. So I was about to, it's because it disappeared. Okay, yeah. Anyway, none of this train of thought is for you to follow, but let's get back on the train together. So yeah, this was the week of the 4th of July, and in the beginning of it, I was still at the beach house for the long weekend. Yeah. It's like so hard to talk about. I mean, like there's nothing like specific to talk about, but I'm just like, It was a week. This kit came out really cute though. Like this is nothing against this kit. It's just the week kind of was like bleh. So in my sidebar, I have the beautiful girl in the tall box ready to go down some slides in her cute red bathing suit. I put down 2 habit trackers, and then I put down a square box with a munchkin that is crying on the floor because she is sad. Because that was my week. So I put that in there, and then I stacked 2 of the glitter headers on top of each other to make like a makeshift sorry for all the to make a makeshift pattern washi kind of situation, to put the this week sticker on it, and then my ombre heart checklists at the bottom. So I'm just gonna go into day by day because I feel like I've been falling behind. And like I get to the end and I'm still talking. I still haven't figured it out completely, but I do get excited when I manage to end the video at the same time that the video is edited to end. So on Monday, I marked a little cuddle sesh with me and Nick, and then we did our bagel and a coffee run like we've done every day. I think on Tuesday, I even mark it as like same old brekkie. Yeah, I did. So got coffee, we got bagels, although did I not go? No, I did go this day. Then after that, we went to the beach, as one does. I think a lot of people were getting tired of the beach, but I was not. I was super excited to keep going. Not even like working on my tan, but just like being on the beach. A bunch of us didn't go. Oh yeah. So there was like a few of us that didn't go. I think Nick was working. And yeah, there was a few of us at the beach. We were hanging out, listening to music, chatting, talking, swimming, drinking. It was a good time. And it actually ended up being my last beach day of the short weekend because me and Nick had to leave early on Tuesday. So I marked that the beach day, and then I marked that the girls got matching henna tattoos. So it was me, Erica's friend Christina, and our friend Jill that was also at the beach house. We decided to get matching henna tattoos together. So we got butterflies on our ankles, and then I saw a little inspiration art of this henna on the hand, and I was like, that would look so stinking pretty, but I'm like, do I do it? Do I not do it? And like I said, I was drinking a little bit on the beach, so I was like, I don't know if that had anything to do with it, because it was like hours at this point, like past that. But I was like, oh, see, it like disappeared. Do you see that? It just disappeared. But yeah, so I did it, and it was like really dark with the henna on top of it, but I knew it would like you take it off and then it looks transparent and then it fades into the deep dark color. But anytime I've gone to this henna place, it doesn't like last and it doesn't develop very boldly. So I was like banking on that, like it just being like a whisper of a henna tattoo. Turns out joke's on me. It was like, I am gonna seep right into the skin and be the boldest blue-black henna you've ever seen in your life. Even like when I got home on Tuesday, I used baby oil. I did hydrogen peroxide. Like I like soaked cotton pads in hydrogen peroxide and strapped them to each of my fingers just to make the henna go away, or at least like make it fade a little bit. Nothing worked. I did moisturize in between all those. I put baby oil in a bath. I did baking soda and lemon juice, all of it. Nothing worked. But yeah, I went to work like that. Nobody really noticed. And then I only had to do work. I only had to work 2 days this week anyway, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but I was just like embarrassed of like someone seeing it and being like judging me for it. So I don't know, either it being like a tattoo on the hands and judging me for it, or it looking childish, which I don't usually mind, but like in a professional setting, I was like, I don't know how people are going to take this, and nobody cared. So that was nice. And then we all headed to do an escape room, which I told them all I'd be dead weight. And, you know, it's really nice to know yourself sometimes, because I was right. And I was absolute dead weight in the escape room. I sat on the floor while the other 7 of us tried to figure out how to get out. And it's really funny because I guess like the guys can talk to you, like the escape room people can like talk to you, like, and give you clues. Like they type them out on a TV. They have like a camera in there. At one point, the guy wrote, "Lady on the floor, are you okay?" Because I was just sitting on the floor, and they had these like iPads that you can like write on, and then like you press a button and they disappear. So I was just like doodling on that because I literally could not wrap my mind around what to do at all. Even as I thought I was getting it, I just didn't understand a single thing. Then we got out of the one room, and then it turned out it was a room inside a room, but that room was even smaller. And I'm like, I'm not getting in that room with all of you people. I'm getting claustrophobic. And then we went into another room, and it was even tinier than that. And I was like, I'm definitely not getting into that room. So I was really happy for my team of people that they escaped with like 30 seconds to spare. But I can't say I want to do any more escape rooms because I know myself, and escape rooms are not for me. Also, me having to use like any more brain power than I was already like using just to like converse with people like was not happening. So then after the escape room, we went to go get dinner with everybody, and then sort of just ended the night, and everybody went to sleep after that. I think we were all getting very, very tired. Not like of each other, but of each other. So then on Tuesday, I marked that it was the 4th of July. I like think about it for a very long time, how to put that 4th of July, because I'm used to Scribble Prints Co. kits having like those circles or the hexagons or the star shapes. So you could put the holiday on it. But I didn't have it. And then I was like, maybe I'll put it on a glitter header. But then I also didn't like that. So I was like, I'm just going to slap it right on top of the underlay. And it looks fine. Then I marked same old brekkie. I don't think I went to go pick up the breakfast. That's why I marked it this way. So I was like, how do I mark that we had breakfast and it was the same thing we have every day, but like differentiated enough that I know I didn't go like that. And then everybody was still sticking around. 2 people had already left. Everybody else was staying until the 5th of July. Lucky them. So they were all heading to the beach, but me and Nick went home. I did have to drive Nick back to his parents' house, so I drove him, and then I drove myself home. I got home and I quickly unpacked everything so I wouldn't have to worry about it, and I didn't want to have it be like another unpacking from Greece and Vegas thing where like I'm just ended up with like piles of clothes on my bed. I didn't like that. So I packed as fast as I could. Then I took a bath because I needed to relax. I was decompressing from the weekend. And then I did go to the grocery store before I got home, and I picked up some stuff to make hot dogs, which was really fun. I made myself some hot dogs because one must when it is the 4th of July. Put some Cholula hot sauce on them and ketchup. called it a day. It was really, really good. Then I started doing some planner stuff. I think I was trying to like pull stickers or put down the base. This was only like a week ago. Was this a week ago? That was only a week ago. Oh my God. And I literally can't remember what I was doing. But yeah, planning time. And then I started my downward spiral into not being able to put TikTok down, which hate that. Absolutely hate that. I loved watching TikTok videos, but it slowly became this crutch of not having to think, which hurts like my brain. Like thinking hurt my brain because there was just too many thoughts going at once. And then watching TikTok videos was like if you ever sit there and watch 2 hours worth of TikTok videos and tell me your brain doesn't hurt even a little bit, I do not believe you. Because consuming that much information in a short amount of time, even though 2 hours seems very long, is mind numbing. But I guess that's why I was doing it. But then it's I couldn't be without something to numb my brain that way. There you go. That's a little insight into how I was feeling. So then on Wednesday I marked work, and I had to go to work. This is a weird day. I think everybody showed up, like all the patients showed up. I figured some people wouldn't. Maybe like one person did show up for me. Everybody showed up. They were ready to go after the long weekend to get their teeth cleaned. No, I'm pretty sure everyone showed up because I was hyper aware of how many patients were had to experience my henna tattoo. Then I didn't make any lunches the night before, but I figured it was only 2 days so I could get myself some sweet green on Wednesday and Thursday. So I got myself some sweet green. It was delicious. And then I started getting back into reading A Court of Mist and Fury. I'm not going to say Akomaf because it sounds freaking weird. But Akatar works. Akomaf, not so much. So A Court of Mist and Fury. Then I got home and watched a lot of TikTok videos before making myself get up and pull some stickers for the last couple of weeks that I was behind on, because I figured if I'm not going to type up scripts and I'm not going to put down bases and stuff, at least I can pull some stickers. So then that way when I finally do print the scripts, I'm just ready to go and plan all these weeks. And then I used a page flag and these munchkins pulling someone to bed to mark that I just knocked out and went to sleep. I think early, around 10, when usually I'm asleep by 10:30 or 11. Then on Thursday I marked work once again, which was nice because I only had to work 2 days this week. Made up for the fact that I worked 5 days, 2 weeks in June. So then I got some more sweet green, and then on the way home, and I think a little bit more during the day, I FaceTimed my sister who is in Italy. Very, very exciting. She's on her honeymoon. If you know where that reference is from, I'm going to be very impressed. Not that it should be very impressive, but the fact that it sticks in your head, that is impressive. Then I got home and I told my mom, my mom sent a video or a meme or something of something Taco Bell. And I went, I really want Taco Bell now. My mom's like, okay, let's go get some. And I'm like, okay, great. And she's like, wait, seriously? And I'm like, yes, I really want some disgusting food. It's not Taco Bell is not disgusting. It can be. But Taco Bell is bad, good. No, it's I know it's bad, but it's good, bad. Does that make sense? I've explained this to my dad before. I told him one time, I went to go eat something, and he's like, is it good? And I said, no, but it's not bad. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to go into this train of thought because I have no way of making it make any coherent sense. So I went to Taco Bell, and then I spent the rest of the night reading A Court of Mist and Fury. And then I put down my Kindle, and what did I pick up? My phone to watch more TikToks, fancy label worthy of TikToks. It's either fancy label worthy or I didn't do anything else this entire night except read and watch TikToks. So I just made it into a fancy label to take up some more space. Then on Friday, I had a mental breakdown. It was a good time. I wrote that I was emotionally unwell, which was absolutely, absolutely true. I think I like called Nick and I was like, you like me? Like, it was like one of those things where like, you know, you're like, you see all the memes of it all the time making fun. I'm like, do you love me? I'm like, I think you hate me. And he's like, why would I hate you? And I'm like, I don't know. These are the things that my brain is telling me. Good time. Oh no. Why did nobody tell me that I put those stickers on the same side? Oh no. Oh no. Why did I do that? How did I not notice before? See, my brain's not in it. I would have noticed that from the jump. I mean, do I just leave it? I have to leave it now. Because first of all, then like the bottom doesn't match. And then second of all, I took pictures already. So whether or not I change it, it lives in infamy. Wrong. You know what? We'll just leave it as a reminder of the things that, of how foggy my brain is. Anyway, so then I went to go get my nails done, which I went back to the place that I used to get my nails done at because I didn't like the new place that I was going to that was closer and a little cheaper. I might have talked about this in like 4 Plan With Me's ago, but yeah, I went back to them and I did the double color thing again, where I put the neon orange on one side and the bright pink on the other side. I love this even more than the blue and the purple. It's so fun. I want to see how long I can keep doing this. Around Christmas time, it's gonna be so much fun. Like do like blue and silver. Ooh, blue and silver, and then green and red. It's not for everyone. I'm still getting like low-key judged on it, but I think it's like a fun time. I'm also getting lots of compliments on it because people are like, oh, I really like that color nail polish. And I'm like, okay, and what do you think about this nail polish color? And I'll show them my second hand. It's a good time. And then I was near the mall, so I was like, let me stop by Lush and pick up another Sticky Dates shower gel because I completely ran out. And I do have a Bath and Body Works shower gel, but I think it dries out my skin. Lush is just where it's at. Like, I know it's expensive and it's getting even more expensive because I looked at the prices and I was like, oof. But it's just like the best for my skin. So that is great, but also sucks. They also had like a SpongeBob collaboration. So of course I picked up stuff from there too. And it actually smells so good. And I've already used 2 of the Bathy Bomb thingies. They're great. They smell so good. I should have picked up more. I hope my store still has some whenever I go back. And then I went to go get hot pot with my mom. We were trying to figure out what to have for dinner. It's a really fun game we play where she's like, what do you want for dinner? I'm like, I don't know. What do you want for dinner? And then she's like, let's go get hot pot. And I was like, oh yeah, I will never say no to hot pot. It's so good. And then I got home and I was really looking for like a game to play because I wanted something to do that wasn't TikTok, but like something that like relaxes me after work. So it sucked because I had to do like a lot of research on games. I wanted to get Stardew Valley, but something was like telling me not to get it just because, I don't know. I was like, it's like, I'd have to like try to get into like a new game, like a la Animal Crossing, but I wanted something really mindless. So I downloaded a game called Alchemic Cutie and I played it for a little bit on this day. And then the next day I realized, there was so much of the mechanics of the game that like I didn't understand. And it made it hard to play the game. Like while it was fun, I spent like a lot of that night playing it. There was like things I was trying to do in the game that I couldn't figure out. And then I tried looking up like answers online and nobody could give them to me. And I was like, okay. So I returned the game and I ended up getting Good Pizza, Great Pizza, which I highly recommend. It's so freaking stupid and fun. It's not stupid. It is stupid. I mean, like in the grand scheme of things, it is kind of stupid. They're just making pizzas. But it's so fun and like not mind numbing, but gets your mind off of things. Like there's a difference. Like if you get the difference, like that's what it is. It's like it gets your mind off of things and you're just playing and it relaxes you, but it doesn't like numb your brain like TikTok does. So anyway, moving on to Saturday. On Saturday, I got a bagel for breakfast because I came with my mom to be a glorified car sitter. She had to go into Brooklyn to see some patients for her job, and it's notoriously really hard to park in Brooklyn. So she brought me so she can park near her patients' houses, slap the hazards on, and have me sit in the passenger seat. And if a cop did come, I could move the car because someone was in it and we wouldn't get a ticket because that's how it works. So marked bagel brekkie and driving around Brooklyn with my mom. And I also had my Kindle with me. Like, don't get it twisted. Like I was like prepared to sit there for a while she visited her patients. But then after we got back, we went to go see No Hard Feelings, which is that new movie with Jennifer Lawrence in it. and it was really funny, very strange, but very funny, and I liked it. Then I marked that I spent pretty much the rest of the night reading A Court of Mist and Fury because it was good. After like I got through like the first like 20 pages and actually started reading it regularly, oh my God, is it so good. I just wanted to like swallow the Kindle whole and just digest the story. It is so, yeah, I love A Court of Mist and Fury. Oh my God. And I had like predictions and things and like being validated with characters I didn't like. It was so good. I took a bath, of course, read more of A Court of Mist and Fury, contemplated getting one of those like Bluetooth page turners because every time I put my hands back in the bath, like I would finish a page and have to like tap it to turn. And I'm like, I wish I could just have like the little button to turn the page for me. Didn't end up buying it yet, but we're on our way there. And then of course I watched more TikTok videos. Then last but not least, on a Sunday, I spent the morning going through ordering stickers from Scribble Prints Co. It had been a while since I placed an order, and I feel like I was so out of the loop for a lot of the new releases and things that had come out, and I needed to restock some of my scripts. So I spent a little bit of the morning trying to figure out what I needed to get and like pick up some new kits. Then I FaceTimed Nick for a little bit. I think I gave him my coffee pot that I had when I lived in Austin. And so we were just trying to refigure out together how to use it. So I was trying to help him out with that. And then we caught up for a little bit. Then I went shopping with my mom, which is always a good time. She went to go return some things, and then we ended up buying some things. I bought a really cute dress and a Barbie shirt from Hollister, which is so cute. Then we went to Costco, and then after that, I spent the rest of my night, of course, again, reading A Court of Mist and Fury. And then I put down my book. Did I finish A Court of Mist and Fury on this day? Yeah, I think I finished it on Sunday, and then I was like, what now? And I did not want to be on my phone, so I started playing Good Pizza, Great Pizza. I think this was the day that I downloaded it, and it was so stinking fun. I loved it, like I said. And then I meal prepped my lunches for the upcoming week. So we got a new lunch this time. It took longer to do, but I did get to play some video games in between, so that was fine by me. So yeah, that is my week in full. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for the downer that we've progressively been taking, but that's just my life. And I almost contemplated not doing any of these plan with me's because I was just like, I just want to sit here and do them. But I'm so happy that I got them done and I was able to share them with you all. So I really hope you enjoyed. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.